ready to go. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0.
He knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. 0-2 now. Next offering is outside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
He swung over top of the curveball. Todd Helton will hit next. In the air, center field. Edman going after it. Squeezes it. And that's... We go to the bottom of the first. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Halladay, a 6'6" righty. He throws a cutter, a sinker, a curve, a splitter, and he works in a four-seamer. And that one is downstairs. 1-2 to count. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball. Next one misses. Ball 2.
2-2 to count.
To the right side, Torres handles. On to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's the second baseman. Swings through that.
Well, he got away with the mistake right there. A curveball that backed up a little bit, stayed high in the zone. You won't want to throw that one again.
Hit in the air, left field. And that'll fall for a base hit.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit. And now a chance to maybe get...
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. There's a strike to Mookie.
0-2 is the count.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Piazza down to first. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that jump.
Check swing. No appeal. And now 2-0. Right side. Collected by Torres. In plenty of time to first. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Kirby Yates.
Number 38. Kirby Yates.
Andrew McCutchen in the box now. Takes strike one. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1.
Ball, that's out.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Edman on his way over. And there's one down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Cal Ripken Jr. He was late there, strike one.
Well, come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
And that one is lifted in the air. And there's 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Max Clark. Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then
runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw. Save. Popped up. He's under it. And that's the third out. Back now, and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Tommy Canley. Will Smith can't hold up, and that's a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms.
Got him swinging. Muncy digs in. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Swing it a foul straight back. The 0-1. Just missed. Next pitch is outside. Just missed. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Count full.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Piazza makes the grab, and that's
Pitching for the Dodgers.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Royce Lewis.
Blake Ryan.
Check swing, and that's a ball. So 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0 count. Great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
The 2-1. And that is out of play. Now he steps out as time is granted. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Rojas with the throw to first. And one away in the top of the third. And now the right fielder, Tony Gwynn, doubled his first time up. Now a pop-up on the infield. Rojas. He's got it. There's 2 away. So up next, Mike Piazza. Fly to center his first time. That's outside. Ball 1. On the ground. And it goes just foul. And that one in the air center field. Edman settles underneath it. Corrals it. And
now
bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher. Griffin Jacks. Slides, but he can't come up with it.
Waste no time there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball.
Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw. Save. Piazza too late with that one. And the winning run is now in scoring position. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Fastball is outside. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Makes the grab after a long run. 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down.
That's in.
Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Yep, that ball
Next
went
pitch
out.
is outside. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Next pitch downstairs. Full count now. So now 2 on and 2 outs. Betts swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
Pitching for the Dodgers.
Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Tanner Scott. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now a move being made at second base. Entering is the pinch runner, Kevin McGonigal.
Number 7. Kevin
Hoskins in the box now. Takes strike 1. And a strike. And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. And he deals. That one down the line. Throw on to Freeman. And one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Todd Helton. That clips a corner. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in extra innings. Lifted in the air down the left side. 2 away down. Here's McCutchen. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that one fouled off. 2 down, go ahead run in scoring position. And here in extra innings. That catches the corner. Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2.
One ball.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
McGonigal at second with 2 down. Next pitch misses outside. And it's 3-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive. So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
Go ahead run on base. And the batter will be the shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
4th inning underway, no score. Swing and a ground ball. That ends the frame. So coming into the game now on defense, Ryan Jeffers. He takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 27, Ryan Jeffers.
Man at second. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. And a swing and a miss, and one gone. Smith in the box now, takes strike 1. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. The winning run on second base. Got him. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs.
Ball, that's inside.
And fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Pitching for the Dodgers.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Evan Phillips.
Evan Phillips.
Clark in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
1-0.
Man at second. Lined, and that's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single on the board.
Now
First, it's one hit. Here comes Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 1. Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. Throw, and they got him. Swung on, belted. Way back there. That ball has just been voted off the island. He circles the bases. It's 2-0. Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis. Grounded out his first time. High fly ball, right field. Conforto settles under it. Makes the catch. That's out number 2.
Now
Alex Vesia gets the ball now.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Muncy sizes this one up. He's there. He's got it. And that is that.
Now pitching.
Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Raisel Iglesias.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Gwynn pulls it in on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
That's a little bit low.
Oh, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
And that's a strikeout looking. And they're down to their last out.
Oh, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
The Dodgers down to their final strike.
1 ball.
This one in the dirt. The tag, and that's the ball game. 2-0 your final here in this one. Now it's going to be Tony Gwynn. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. And here is Mike Piazza. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-1.
One of the greatest catchers in baseball is at the plate right now, Boog. As the 1993 Rookie of the Year, he hit 35 home runs with a .318 batting average with the Dodgers.
Foul ball there. Ground ball left side and foul ball. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Strike three. It's a strikeout for Roki. And here's the first baseman, Todd Helton. In the air, left field, down the line, and that will drop foul. He swings and fouls one off. Two outs. In the air, left side. Hernandez makes the ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now Teoscar Hernandez. And there's a strike. Tap foul at the plate. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. And now 1 away. And now number 6. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Helton makes the play. And there are 2 down. Here's Betts. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
2 out, space is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And
1
ball
ball,
1.
2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work. Back here at Dodger Stadium. New inning getting started. And now the shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr. Sasaki back to work. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard,
Now
it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen out towards right center field. He's got it, and there's one away. Richie Sexson getting ready to hit. Swing and a foul out of play. in the dirt.
No ball,
And the
2
runner
strikes.
stays where he is. Ripken, the base runner at first with 1 out. On the ground, right side, down the line, and it's foul. Time called. Oh, right to the backstop. Wild pitch, and into second moves the go-ahead run. And that's a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, holds that go-ahead run at third, and there's still 1 away. And the batter now, Max Clark. Outfielders playing shallow, corners are in, trying to cut down the runner at third. In the air, right field, Conforto sizing this one up. Brings it in, runner tags from third. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Here is Gleyber Torres.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. Torres goes 6'1", 205 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. Next offering way off the plate. Fastball is outside. Next offering is down. Stairs. Time asked for now ahead of the 3-1 pitch. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Edman in position. And that is that.
Now pitching.
Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Grant Curter. Freddie Freeman up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Outside. And the count's even at 2. And just misses with that one. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. First and second. No outs. Muncy the next to hit.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone cold take.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1.
Ball.
In the dirt. To third. Tag. Got it.
I appreciate wanting to move up there, but that ball didn't get very far away. And getting thrown out as a result, sometimes you can be too aggressive on the bases.
Runner at second here, one gone. And the funky Muncy is stifled by the strikeout. Miguel Rojas in the box now, takes strike one. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Stays alive. Man on second, 2 down. Up the middle. Throws to first in time. Inning over.
Now
And we're back. Top half of the third inning. Now the third baseman,
66.
Royce Lewis.
Tanner Scott.
And first offering is fouled off. That
That's
one
a ball.
missed. Next offering is fouled back. Timeout asked for and given at the plate now. And a pitch. Finally missed. Struck him out. Leadoff man retired here in the third. So digging in, Tony Gwynn. He's 0 for 1. That one's in there, 0-1. Scott, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Flashes the leather on the running catch. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now here is Mike Piazza. And a big swing and a miss.
Unless he
0-1.
beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because out
Swings through that one.
Now pitching.
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Tommy Kahnle.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Michael Conforto in the box now, takes strike one.
0-1's the count.
Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Looking to get the tying run on base. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Ball game. 1-0 the final for Chris. Now it's the right fielder, Tony Gwynn. Ripped, but it curls foul. Up the middle. On the run, throw to first. Safe. He beats it out, and a go-ahead run is on to start the inning. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. Runner on the move, pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Out. And that is in there for a strike. I believe that's the split.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
The next offering misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. And he makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs. And now the first baseman, Todd Helton. That one off the mark. Ball 1. Just missed. And he grounds one to the right side. And that is that. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. Just missed.
Counts 1-0.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Now the number 2 hitter. On the ground to first. Pelton steps on the bag. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Mookie Betts stands in now and watches strike 1. Just missed.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Betts can claim something not many players can. He's won the World Series playing in the National League and the American League.
2 down, bases empty. There's Freddie Freeman now. And the first pitch misses in the dirt. Two outs, bases empty. Now a fly ball to right center. Jenkins on the move. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that is that. But they're off to it. They pick up a run on this solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Kirby Yates. Richie Sexton in the box, lays off for ball 1. And there's a ball. And that one ripped into right, and that's just foul. Swings and misses. And it's 2-2. Pinned up as he asks for time at the plate. Got him swinging for the K. Went back to the splitter, and it was effective. And now the center fielder, Walker Jenkins. And he chases a high fastball there. 1 out, bases empty. And that one fouled off. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there. That ball has just been voted off the island. A towering shot to center, and we have a tie ball game. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now Correa up to hit. Little chopper rolls foul. One down, base is empty. Line drive, and this might be trouble. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him.
Now,
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Tanner.
And the batter now, Brooks Lee. Fought off foul. And now the count is even. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. 1-2 now. Now he breaks as bad as it's put in play. Drops into the glove, and there are 2 outs. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis. Hammered on a line, base hit. Correa rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1. 2 outs, runner on first. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. That one fouled off. And delivers outside. Lewis off of first with 2 away. The 1-1 is fouled off. Time asked for at the plate, and he gets it. The 1-2. Tap dances out of the way of that one.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. 2 outs. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do right now.
And now Tony Gwynn reached on an infield single his first time. Ground ball up the middle. They get the force. That ends the inning. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the inning, and up to the plate is Will Smith. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning. Get the 3.
Got him looking. 1 gone here. Muncy hits one in the air. Gwynn gets there. He's under it. Puts it away for the out. Miguel Rojas at the plate. And a foul ball. Joe, 22 years old, a former first-round pick in 2021. Comes up empty.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand.
Oh, that's a strikeout. We're back to start the 3rd, and there's a new arm on the mound, Evan Phillips.
Now
pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And Kutch hits one out. It's 3-1. And here's the first baseman, Todd Helton. 0 for 1 so far. And a foul ball. Kicks and fires. That misses the zone.
Outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
That one inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And he chases that one. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And next is the designated hitter, Richie Sexson. Right through there for a strike. Lifted in the air, right field. Conforto. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Walker Jenkins. He's already homered here in this one. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there.
Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit. Doubled in his first AB. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1.
That to right. Conforto under it. And that is that. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further.
Now pitching.
Bottom half of the 3rd, and they bring in a new pitcher, Griffin Jacks.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Splits the plate, and now 3-1. There's a swing and a miss.
We got a full count.
Got him. One away. The batter will be Michael Conforto, and that's in for a strike. Next offering misses, and now it's even 1-1. That's down and in. That one fouled off, 2-2. Got him looking. Just one out remaining for the Dodgers. Hernandez now at the plate as he swings through strike one. They're down to their final strike. The Dodgers down to their final strike.
Ball one.
And a good eye there. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game. And your final. And now the right fielder. Tony Gwynn. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Clips the corner. That's strike one.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
That misses the zone. 2-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Next pitch misses way outside. Gets a piece and stays alive. Gwynn at second with nobody out. Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the first baseman, Todd Helton. And fouled off. Runner on at third, one gone. Ripped on a line. Makes the grab. Here comes the runner from third. The relay.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think
Sean Shelley comes on now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Richie Sexson in now. Takes ball one off the plate. That's to third. Tosses to first. That's out number 3. Back here at Oracle Park. Leading off, Matt Chapman. Just missed.
Ball one.
Swing at a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Jung-Hoo Lee in the box now. Takes strike one. Ground ball could be 2. On to second. They get 1. On to first in time. Double play. Here's Elliot Ramos.
Well, almost any time you roll over and send a 2-ball to short at this level, you can pretty much count on a double play. Middle infielders are just so reliable, and they work on these plays all the time, so it almost becomes like second nature.
Ground ball right side. Fires over to first. And that will end the inning. Second inning set to go. Here's the center
Now
fielder, Walker
the
Jenkins.
Number 73, Randy Rodriguez.
Rodriguez measures 6 feet even,
Count
25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Fastball for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
That one drilled left field, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Encarnacion makes the grab, 1 away. So up next, Brooks Lee. Out towards left center. Lee sizes this one up. Out number 2. Here's Royce Lewis. And there's a foul ball. Man at second. Started to swing, held up. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. That ball has just been voted off the island. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 3-0. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Lee on his way over. Nabs it, and that'll do it. Back here in San Francisco, we head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Hey!
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Missing inside, and that's ball 2. Swing and a miss as he was late.
2-2 the count.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Righty delivers. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 3. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at bat. Willie Adames stands in.
Now pitching.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
The count.
Check swing, no appeal. Working down in the zone to start the at-bat, looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak contact or to get this hitter to roll over. Now, as a hitter, you have to be really disciplined. Don't look down because you'll end up chasing the ball down. Set your sights high. Maybe you get a mistake.
The shortstop takes the ball.
3-2.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate. Well, a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that is a big first out. Lamont Wade Jr. in the box now. Takes strike 1. That missed by a lot. And 1-1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play, and out.
To Lee. He's out. Their second double play already.
Pitching for the Giants.
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound. Eric Miller.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And that is out of play.
Well, these players doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Ramos hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's McCutchen. Grounded out his first time. That one ripped. That's back there. That ball has just been voted off the island. So 1 out, nobody on. Todd Helton digs in now. Base hit center field. One gone, runner at first. Next
Now
to hit,
batting,
Richie
designated
Sexton.
hitter, Richie
He's 0 for 1.
Sexton.
On the ground right
ball's
side,
foul.
and it goes just foul. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Encarnacion going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. Now a chance for Walker Jenkins. Doubled his first time. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Help the runner at first with 2 gone. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit.
One
Make
ball,
sure you miss
2
up
strikes.
and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And that
Ball,
one
that's
almost
in.
hit him.
Count is 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
This one smashed down the right field line.
Nope,
And
that's foul.
foul ball. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. He flexes his power with
Now
that
pitching
swing,
for the Giants.
and they add on. It's
Number
6-0.
76.
2 outs, nobody on.
Red Sox.
Carlos Correa now at the plate.
Rivers.
Off
No,
the mark there.
inside.
1-0. And
Ball,
another
that's out.
ball. 2 outs, base is empty.
Hey!
Definitely not a pitch location you're
balls,
expecting up
1
there as a
strike.
hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Not
3
even
balls,
close
1
there.
strike.
3-1 now. Two down, nobody on. Rips that one center field. He dives, but he can't make the catch.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now here is Brooks Lee. And first offering is fouled off. Ripped to right. He makes the grab, and that's the third.
Now pitching.
Bottom half of the
Griffin.
third, and they bring in a new pitcher,
Jacks.
Griffin Jacks.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Here comes
Hey.
Mike Yastrzemski to the plate.
Oh,
He's a
one's the
bullpen
count.
arm that keeps the ball in the
Inside ball.
ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking his own.
Correa underhanded to second,
He's out.
now to first, and it's a double play. So they're down to their final out. And now, Matt Chapman, 98 at the knees, and he couldn't
0-1.
connect.
Hey, 2.
Jacks is just one
0-2.
strike away. And
0-1.
now 1-2. Got him, and that's the ball game. 6-0. And now the center fielder, Tony Gwynn. On the ground, right side, Bogarts. The throw to first, and a quick out, number one. And now it's Andrew McCutchen. Swinging a foul out of play. That's towards center. Tatis sizing this one up. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that quickly, 2 away. Todd Helton will hit next. And that's way high. And it's 1-0.
Ball one, no strikes.
Grounder off the pitcher. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single.
Oh, you can tell he was sniffing that hit all the way. Great hustle getting down the line. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. That ball has just been voted off the island. That one felt good. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0. Here's Yordan Alvarez. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Pitchers always face a dilemma trying to figure out how to attack this guy. He went with the breaking ball right there, but it feels like that approach might be playing with fire. He loves to go after pitches with a wrinkle in it.
That one missing inside.
As a veteran out there on the ball, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it. Bottom of the first, and here's the first baseman, Luis Arias. And he steps off. That one is hammered right field. That's back. Got it. Bangs against the wall, but holds on.
Well, that's a great effort just to get to that one, and an even better one to take on the wall and hang on to the baseball for the out.
Now a step off the rubber to reset. Next offering is foul back. Base hit. And the Padres have a man aboard with one out.
All over that one right there. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Step off, throw to first, and he dives back in safely.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And the 1-0. I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS Game 4 here in 22 when the Padres knocked off LA, and then Game 4. Got him! 2 out. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Missed inside with the curve. Swings and chases a low one there.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses. 2-2. Merrill leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Cuts and misses.
Now pitching for the Padres.
Back here in San Diego. Now
Number
here is
97.
Yainer Diaz.
Ron Marinaccio.
On a line, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Isaac Paredes in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
A little bit high.
That's a ball.
And the count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a ball evens the count.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Coming home. He'll score.
Picks himself up an RBI. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Now, Joe Morgan. Swinging a foul straight back. Right side, hard hit. Bogarts with the throw to first. 1 out in the second. Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Left field. Joe getting an angle on it. Squeezes it. Runner tagging from third. Now a relay to the plate.
Oh, that's a quality at bat right there.
Yuki Matsui gets the call from the pen.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. On the warning track. So digging in now for San Diego, Eggy Rosario. That's in there. It's 0-1. Rosario goes 5 feet 7 inches, 25 years old, and he's usually a third baseman, but today he's starting at shortstop. Morgan on to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a curve misses outside. Next pitch is downstairs. Breaking ball misses down and away. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 1 out, base is empty. base hit.
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
2 down. So, man aboard. Connor Joe, the next up for the Padres.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Outside low. Going to count 1 and 2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound. Adrian Morejon.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into left field. And a good start to the inning. And here is Todd Helton. Ground ball to the right side. Sneaks through, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Back-to-back base hits. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough.
Sexton, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the
line drive, plays it on a bounce, and it eats him up. Still able to fire over. He beats the throw, and they get a run at home. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. He's 0 for 1. That's inside. Next offering is fouled back. Helton, the runner at third. Sexton at first with no outs. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. On the ground, right side. Base hit, and a run comes in.
Comes through with the RBI. Kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Digging in, Yainer Diaz. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Estrada. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. A double and a run scored his first time up. Gets him to chase after that one.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
And now he'll ask for time and step out of the box. That one outside. Now 1 and 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So first and second with 2 outs. Joe Morgan, the next to hit. 0 for 1 so far. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at third. So it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Ball 1 there.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And a
That's
fastball
outside.
misses outside for a ball. And that's ball 2. Foul ball there. 2 outs. Bases are full. In the air, right field. Tatis brings it in, and that is that.
Now pitching.
Bottom half of the
Josh
3rd, and they bring in a new pitcher, Josh Hader.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Grabs it right up against the wall. Here comes Luis Ariz to the plate. If you're looking for contact, this is your guy.
Yeah, and if you're looking for batting titles, he's also your guy. Ariz is the first player in MLB history to win 3 straight with 3 different teams.
Nope.
The Twins,
That's inside.
Marlins, and the Padres.
Merrill in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. A swing and a miss as he chases way
1
out
ball,
of the zone.
2 strikes.
Got him, and that's the ball game. 6-0. All right, ready to get underway. Here's the center fielder, Tony Gwynn. And that one fouled off. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. You'd be hard-pressed to find a better contact hitter than Tony Gwynn. The ball basically stood still for him. If it's near the plate, he'd get the barrel on it. And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
And there's a base hit. Gwynn makes the turn at second. The relay, save.
He's in there. He's safe.
No, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Absolutely hammered that baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Gwynn on third. McCutchen stands at second. No outs.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
One ball.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. No movement on the bases. 1-2 the count. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runners tag up from second and third. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. Sean Shelley takes over on the mound.
Well, this offense has great opportunity to add on right here with a runner at third, less than 2 outs.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Encarnacion. He's got it. Runner tags for home. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 2-zip. Here's Yordan Alvarez.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
And that gets down for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Encarnacion puts it away. We go to the bottom of the first. And digging in for San Francisco, Matt Chapman. Just missed.
Aye. 1-1.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. That's a ball.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Chapman is gone. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Fouled off. He was late.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Here's Elliot Ramos. Right through there for a strike.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
And that's the inning. Top of the second. Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes.
Number 76, Spencer Vivid.
And there's a strike on the outside corner. Paredes goes 5 feet 11 inches 215 pounds, and he's a native of Mexico. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And the next pitch is way outside.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Strike 3, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. Joe Morgan digs in now. On the ground to third. Oh, what a stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Jeremy Pena now at the plate. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Lee makes the catch. And we're back. Bottom of the second. Here's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
0-2 is the count.
Got him swinging. Willie Adames stands in. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. The shortstop takes the ball. And a foul ball. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back onto the track, and he makes the catch. Patrick Bailey will hit next.
And he hammered that to straightaway center field. It's a deep part of the ballpark. Tell you what, that wind is blowing straight in. Got to be a big man if you're going to go through the wind of that part of the park.
Ball.
It just knocked that ball down.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now one
Ball
missed. 2 outs, base
2 balls,
is empty.
1 strike.
And a big swing and a miss.
2-2 the count.
On the ground to first, and it stays fair.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
That one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the
2
zone.
strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Pitching for the Giants.
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound. Eric Miller.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
In the air to left center. Dives and makes the catch. There's Andrew McCutchen to hit. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
1 out, base is empty. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Now at the plate, Todd Helton. And here it comes. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Lee makes the grab. 2 down. So a man aboard at the plate. Richie Sexson drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Late on that fastball.
Good pitch right there.
0-1.
Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there in the mound that you can win this battle.
McCutchen off of first with 2 away. And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. That one misses, and it's 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground to third. Fair ball. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Landon Root.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
And now it's going to be Yordan Alvarez. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And ball 1. 2 aboard, 2 outs.
1 strike.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Now 2 balls and a strike.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. 3rd out.
Now pitching.
Bottom half of the 3rd, and they bring in a new pitcher, Josh Hader.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Slings to first, 1 up, 1 down.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And the Giants down to their final out. Line to left, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double. Now the number 2 hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee. That's through there for a strike. They're down to their final strike. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a miss. Okay, all set to go. And now the center fielder, Tony Gwynn. That one pulled foul. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down. Here's McCutchen. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. 1 out, runner at second. And now the first baseman, Todd Helton. Line drive, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0. Next is the designated hitter, Richie Sexson. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Fought off foul. Tap foul at the plate. Helton leads off first with 1 away. Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. That one just missing inside, and that's ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Just off the outside part of the plate. Line drive, base hit, right field. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. So
Now
the Padres with a new arm in the mound, Ron Marinaccio.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Yordan Alvarez in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Inside. Now 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Well struck deep right field, way back and out of here. Yordan Alvarez blasts one out. It's 4-0. Now the catcher up to hit, Yainer Diaz. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. So digging in, Isaac Paredes.
The third baseman, Isaac Paredes.
Swing and a ball popped up. Cronenworth settles under this one. Snags it for the 2nd out. And here is Joe Morgan. And that one lifted in the air center field. Merrill should have this one. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right. Luis Ariz stands in. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. To third, Paredes. Sends it across to first. 1 up, 1 down. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
So 2 strikes on Tatis. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Here's Manny Machado.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Merrill on at second with 2 down. Pitch misses. 1-2 to count.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Yuki Matsui.
Number 1, Yuki Matsui.
It's softly on the ground left side. Over to first, and quickly one away in the second. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the center fielder, Tony Gwynn.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Clips the corner, strike one.
Here's one of those crazy stats about Tony Gwynn. If you split his career numbers in half, he'd still rank first in Padres history in runs, hits, total bases, and doubles.
And there's 2 down. And now it's Andrew McCutchen, doubled in his first AB. Foul ball. 2 out, space is empty. That's a little bit low. That one way inside. Time called. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And the lefty kicks, delivers. And they'll do it again. Cut on and miss, struck him out.
Now pitching.
Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second, Josh Hader.
Ball 1,
and
no
he's got a
strike.
nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Gwynn sizes this one up, makes the catch, and there's one gone. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. So now the hard-throwing left-hander Josh Hader on the hill. And when you look at the start of Hader's career, pretty incredible. Arguably one of the top beginnings to a career for any reliever in history. Eggy Rosario in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Swings through that one. It's a strike.
Now pitching for the Padres.
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound.
50.
Adrian Morejon.
Adrian.
He has a great slider with tons of movement.
That's a ball.
Well, these guys doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
1 ball.
Timeout asked for and given at the plate now. Pitch misses there. 2-2. On the ground, and that's just foul. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Richie Sexson. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one misses. 3-0. Hammered, base hit.
Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
They say you win.
0-2 is the count.
Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Dives for the bag. Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Aaron Bummer. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So up next, Luis Campusano. In there at the knees, 0-1. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 up, 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Luis Arias.
Ball 1.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. They're down to their final strike. 1 strike
1
away.
ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. Pena. And that is the ball game. A 4-0 shutout in this one. Now it's the right fielder. Tony Gwynn. And foul ball.
Inside, ball
I think
one.
it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Strike.
And that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. And now Richie Sexson. Yeah, that's fouled off. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out. First and second, no outs. Todd Helton getting ready to hit. Yainer Diaz,
one, no
the
strike.
next to hit, takes outside. Out to short. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Now that's smacked to right center. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Diaz around third. The relay throw. He's safe as he gets his hand in. And they take a 2-run lead. New pitcher now, Ron Marinaccio.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Joe on his horse. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball.
Two balls, one strike.
In the dirt, but kept close. And a swing and a miss.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that one hammered, reaching back towards the wall. Reaching for it and brings it in. And here's the first baseman, Luis Arias. And the slider just misses. Hit on the ground to the right side. He'll do it himself. And a quick out, number one. Next for the Padres, Jackson Merrill. Pitches in there. And that's strike one. Just missed.
1-1.
Next offering is down low. One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
That one's in there, and it's 0-2. Got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Yuki Matsui.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Joe Morgan, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. And that misses.
side.
1-1. Puts a bunt down. Picks it up with the bare hand. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. So a man at first. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Jeremy Pena. There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely. And now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout. And an excellent job keeping it right there. And now the center fielder, Jake Myers. On the ground to the left. Slings to first in time. So the batting order turns over. And now the right fielder, Tony Gwynn. Singled and scored his first time. Pulls that one foul. And that one is lifted in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. Morgan comes in to score. And it's an RBI single. It's 3-zip.
Puts a run on the board. And
out of the bullpen for the Padres, Adrian Morejon.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Now it's going to be Todd Helton. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Merrill. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. That's down and in. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So digging in, Eggy Rosario. Rosario, 25 years old, and he's usually a third baseman, but today he's starting at shortstop. And he takes a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that skips in the dirt. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Xander Bogaerts stands in now and watches strike 1. And that one hit to first. Takes it himself. Padres go down. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Jeremiah Estrada.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
That one hit to right. Tatis after it. Brings it in. 1 down. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Doubled his first time up. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
And that's way high. And that is ball 1. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
One ball.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Next offering way upstairs. One down, base is empty. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. Isaac Paredes digs in now. And first offering is fouled off.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
And the righty deals. And there's a ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Fights that one away, still 1-2. That misses the zone. It's 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
2 outs. Out to short. Now a jump throw. In there safely.
Now pitching for
Robert Suarez gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Clobber to right field, way back, gone. A 2-run homer, and they add a couple more. It's 7-0. Base is empty with 2 away. And the batter now, Jeremy Pena. And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. Swings over the top of that one.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Grounds one to short. Rosario fires to first on the run, and it beats him. What a play.
Now pitching.
Bottom half of the 3rd, and they bring in a new pitcher, Josh Hader.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Steps on first for the out. Connor Joe now at the plate. Just missed. Part of what makes Hader's fastball so unique is that he can't glove it cleanly, still manages a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
0-1.
On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. The Padres down to their final strike.
Nope, outside.
Good eye in that spot. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Hit to second, and this should do it. And that'll do it. This one ends 7-0. All right, ready to go here. Now it's the second baseman, Joe Morgan. And that is out of play. The pitch. Strike two.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
He goes down looking. Now it's the DH, Richie Sexson. First pitch misses. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
And that's way high. And it's 2-1.
One strike.
Hard hit left side. Tosses across the first. 2 away here in the top of the first. And now it's Christian Walker. Lifted in the air, right center field. Tatis makes the grab. Stepping in for San Diego, Luis Arias. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Just missed.
2-0.
On the ground right side. He steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down. Jackson Merrill now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Right through there for a strike.
0-2.
1 out, base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. And that just misses. Swing and a line drive ripped right center field. Reaching down, makes the catch. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. And that's in there at the knees. 2 out, space is empty.
The first pitch, just a tough pitch at the knees on the outside corner for a strike, and then he went in on the next one. So he's got to move the ball in and out from pitch to pitch up.
And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at Petco Park, here's Yordan Alvarez. Cease back to work. First pitch swinging.
Sometimes pitchers work him backwards, starting with the breaking ball, but it's a tricky approach. He almost wants to bait you out there to throw that stuff to start the at-bat.
Next pitch is outside. And downstairs. This one popped up. Bogarts hauls it in for the out. Yainer Diaz will hit next. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That gets down for a hit.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat.
Now pitching for the
One down,
Padres,
runner at first.
number
Now the
56,
third baseman, Isaac Paredes.
Jeremiah Estrada.
And that misses. Ball one. Diaz stands at first with one out. Not close with that one. And the count is 2-0.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And there's two away. Now it's the right fielder, Bobby Abreu. Second inning here, no score.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Ground ball right side. They take the force out. Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Josh Hader. Manny Machado at the plate now. And that's inside. And he takes one right on the black. And the count 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's too high. Fights it off. He'll see another. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Jake Cronenworth stands in here, takes ball one low. In there at the knees. And that is strike one. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2
Sets
strikes.
him down on strikes. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now here is Jake Myers. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0. Ripped into left center for a base hit.
Everything came together for him. Good pitch, hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield.
And now Jeremy Pena swinging a foul back, and that's out of play. Late swing fouled off.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Next offering is downstairs.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And he dodges that fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit. This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn the
swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Jason Adam.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Ball.
Man at first, one away. Laser base hit. quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. And now the DH, Richie Sexson, grounded out to short in his first trip. Late swing, fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
High in the air, out to right. Tatis makes the grab. Runner tags at second. The tag gets him, and it's a back here in San Diego as we go to the last of the third. Now it's the DH, Eggy Rosario. And that's going to get into the corner. And that's a fair ball. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infield.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Luis Campusano in the box now. Takes strike one. Late on that fastball.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here.
In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Drops into the glove. And we're back. Start of the fourth. And now the first baseman, Christian Walker. Looks like we've got a substitution at second. Coming in as a pinch runner, Mike Cameron.
Number 44, Mike Cameron.
Fouled off down the right side. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Man at second. Just off the outside edge. And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next to hit, Yordan Alvarez. Swing and a foul out of play. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Here in extra innings. That's off the mark, and the count is 1-1. Now one missed. Towards first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Now a chance for Yainer Diaz. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss.
Now
welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the fourth. Aaron Bummer.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And it's through for a hit. Around third. throw is offline. This one's over. And the here's the second baseman, Joe Morgan. Strike one.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Now he steps out as time is granted. And that's in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now the number 2 hitter, Richie Sexson. Swings through that one. 0-1. Sexson measures 6 feet 8 inches, 205 pounds, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Merrill in position, puts it away for the out. And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Hayward sizing this one up. Makes the catch, inning over. To the batter now, Luis Arias. That's in for a strike. Just off the inside edge.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. That one to first. Walker takes it himself. And a couple of quick outs. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. That's a strike thanks to the sweeper. Next offering is in for a strike. And the sweeper misses for a ball. And El Nino is stifled for the K. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Pivetta back to work. And that one fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. You're a little late, opposite field not.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Brings it in, and there's one down. Yainer Diaz, the next to hit. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
Up and in, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Dives, but it's off his glove. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. And now Bobby Abreu. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag. And back here at Petco Park. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres. Manny gets dirty. Throws from the seat of his pants. And they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man. Swing and a little roller right side. Takes it to the bag. Steps on first, and it's out number 2. Now here's Jake Cronenworth.
Good fastball in on the hands. Makes the swing a little defensive. Jammed him up right there.
Right through there for a strike.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box.
And there's the third out. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And now the center fielder, Jake Myers. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. And now they're out in front. It's 1-0.
Now pitching for the Padres.
Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
Number 75, Roberts.
Swing and a pop-up. Bogarts. And it's caught for the out. And now, Joe Morgan. Struck out swinging his first time. Lays down a bunt to the right side. A rise. And they tag him out. Stepping in, Richie Sexson. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. 2 outs, base is empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Next pitch misses. Now 1-2.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Inside.
Check swing, he held up. And a count now even up. Cuts and misses.
Now pitching.
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Josh Hader.
Yeah.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different.
Breaking ball in there, got him looking. 1 away. Pinch hitter coming on, Connor Joe.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking. Padres with only 1 out remaining. Luis Campusano stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Nope. Outside.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
That just misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. Back to the top of the order now. Luis Arias, the next up for the Padres.
0-1.
That catches the outside corner. And the count is 0-2.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
And that's outside. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. The Padres down to their final strike. Hit weakly on the ground. Morgan. And that is the ball game. And a 1-0 final score here.